Let us continue playing Forge Adventure Mode. When we last left off, we are taking our sliver pile and we are taking it places. Honestly, I'm probably just going to explore south, go through the next few dungeons, see if we can find a decent draft. I'd like to find another Modern Horizons 2 draft if we can, but if not, we'll find something interesting and go and do that probably the next video. I do want to keep exploring dungeons. I want to keep building up a vampire pile and potentially build another deck out of that. Maybe we can build something milly dredgy, maybe? We shall see. But in the meantime, we've entered the vampire dungeon. And plus we fight more vampires. Okay, we shall play. This seems reasonable, and what we've done a number of times. This is probably going to be the last time I use the sliver pile for a while. We'll probably go back to the. In fact, I might even do it mid-video. We'll switch back because we've been using this for a little while. We'll keep this. Sliver hive and go. And we go mountain, gem hide. Whenever Kistra, a highborn, or another vampire you control its graveyard, pay black, drink 2. Okay, fair enough. And attack 4. It is so consistent, this deck, but it is also really weak to removal. Okay. Well, we'll cast another muscle sliver, because why not? Attack for 9. Attack for 10, rather. Can we do anything else? Not really. Attack for 12. And attack for 12. More vampire nighthawks, more bloodghast. I need to sell those. In fact, there should be a way to auto sell above 4, and I don't. I've probably been told. I've done quite a lot of recording over this weekend, so if I have been told, I do apologize. I will eventually get to it. Can I then advanced search? That's more about that. If we do a list view and then sort by quantity, other way around. Okay. So move to auto sell 6. And dismember 2 vampire outcasts, 2 bloodghasts. I've probably moved some swamps there accidentally because of the way it's moving it around, but that's fine. I've moved them into a deck. Oh well, I guess that at least puts them in the thing. Oh, god damn it. Well, that nearly ruined a lot of things. Right, we back to that? No, we're not. Because I think I added a couple of swamps without really meaning to. Yeah. Oh god. What have I done to ruin this now? Alright, let's do the neat thing of just removing and resetting our lands. And basic lands. Go in. Okay. Inventory. Okay. Move to auto sell. There'll be 3 of them there. Move to auto sell 1. Move to auto sell 2. Sell 2. Okay. So it's everything that isn't a land, and I probably could have filtered this to just remove the lands at 4 or at 4 or less, which is what we want. Well, I think that it might allow us to build more than that. Well, we don't know that for sure at this point. Let's not test it. This is a huge dungeon. I found a book. We shall obviously take the cards and get ourselves. We got a Wrath. Okay, so we have a white-coloured Wrath. We have Crippling Fear, which is sort of a small creature thing. Got another Tragic Slip or 2. So we're looking good on removal. Are you decorative or are you just a... You're a teleporter. Well, we'll take some gold. We will avoid the ancient spider and take some cards. Dracogenesis. Cast dragons without paying their mana cost. Oh, I love Tarkia. That's the new Tarkia set, which I'm, you know, the last proper Magic set in a lot of ways. Okay, High Vampire, we fight again. We play, and we mulligan that. We much prefer the lands, and that gets us island to the bottom. Okay, they've also mulliganed. We will keep this. And go Marsh Flats, find ourselves a plateau. Tropical Island, Predator Sliver. Into Bloodcast, I can't block. Okay. Get one of these, crack it. Get a tiger. Flying in haste. And attack for 4. Creature of a Schism. 2/4 Death Touch. Whenever this creature attacks the player with the most life or tied to the most life, make a 1/1 creature with vamp. Okay. You draw a card and lose in life. That's a pretty efficient card. I like that card. Okay. So we can play a... We can play the Hive Pool. We will play the Hive Pool. We will attack for 8. Because I do not believe you can stop this. Patron of the Vein, and a few... I mean, Vampire Champion, free freeze for 4, not really at a rate we care about at that stage, but Death Touch is always to be appreciated somewhat. Right. Grab some more shards. That's not something I can interact with, and grab some more cards. Well, we definitely are going to have to go through that list again in a moment. Meantime, let's fight the Unholy Skull. And we keep. Underground Sea. That's something we want. Or am I getting an Underground Sea from this battle? Tropical Island. Go. Forest Gemhide. Sliverhide. Gonna have to use this for this, but that's fine. Let's go Hive Stirrings after that. And attack for 2. Well, okay. We're just going to go overboard with this one then. Declare attacks, Alpha Strike. I mean, they're stuck on 2 mana. We're going to auto these. Yes, yes, yes. Enjoy the Mountain of Slivers. Well, I don't need this, but we're going to play it out anyway. Declare attacks, Alpha Strike. Unfortunately, not able to show what it could do here, but if it gets an Underground Sea, I'm not going to complain. Underground Sea, so we have another dual land, we have Sulphur Falls, and we have a Xander's Lounge. I think we put that in, actually. I mean, yeah, basics are important, but we're going to remove that from the deck, and we're going to go and grab ourselves... Underground Sea. So a bit more filtering. Blue-black, to be fair, are more of our fringe colours in this deck anyway, so it's fine. That allows us to have both. It also can be searchable through our other fetch lands, so all good. There's a zombie friend. We're going to ignore the zombie friend and wonder what the heck this area is all about here at this stage. We just seem to have random rooms full of things. Undead Roamer. You're not roaming very far. You're just stuck in the temple, but okay. Keep. Dark Slick Shores. I mean, this is helping us collect a good amount of random stuff. Plateau. Hopefully, fill out our mana base a bit more. Then we can actually potentially do other things. Okay. It's only one of those situations where I actually play the homing sliver. Because we actually need numbers. We don't have them. Okay. Given things, I guess we... What do we play here? We can play the Framing Highfall, which might be okay. Get the double strike in. But I'm going to play the Brood Sliver. Tap for 1, make it 4. They have done nothing all game again, and they don't have the excuse that we've, you know... Okay, play the Framing Highfall for 1, and that is game, unless you have something you've been hiding. And this is going to check it twice as well. Okay, you need a Wrath or you die. And even if you play a Wrath, you probably die. Alpha Strike. 2 Diagraph Captains, so that's Zombie Lords. If we ever build into that strategy later down the line. Is this a Pressure Trap, or is this just a... That just looks like it's an obstacle, but it actually isn't. So we thought... Well, we're going to fight the spider thing then, because why not? Hello, spider thing. We keep that. That looks pretty ideal all round. Forest go. Fairy Soldier. Is a 2/2 flyer if they control the blue creature. Okay. Mountain Gemhide. See, they're removing things. That's how you beat slivers. Double green here. Don't have the ability to do anything else this turn, so pass. Okay, so let's play you out. Producing red. Nope. Cancel. Tap you producing white. Red. Play the hasty guy. Play out a predatory. Play out a muscle. Attack for 3. Could have attacked for 6, but we want to hold back just to... Because that is a threat at this point. Because their stuff flies as well. Double striking should solve that though. We're going to cast this for 2. Play out another sliver. And Alpha Strike. And Alpha Strike. Full of ideas and a lot of shards. Okay. Well, we'll fight the 4 for the random bosses in this dungeon, I guess. It's a harpy. There are a few random harpies in Magic the Gathering. I'm interested in what we're fighting here, I guess. Don't know if they're any good, though. Okay. It's a little awkward, but I think we're going to keep this anyway. Oh, we got our Gemhide. It's no longer awkward. Molten Harpy. At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice it unless you pay 2. It is a 2/1 with flying. I'm going to see Gemhide. They pay the 2. Attack 2. And I missed what they cast there. Target player loses 2 life. Okay, so something to think about. Right, Forest. Let's go for one of these. Let's then go for one of these. And I'd attack for 4. Yeah, they're eating 2 of their mana every turn for this creature, which is not necessarily helping them out a great deal. Especially as I just win here. Okay, nothing we particularly care about with those. Okay, so there was another staircase down here, so we're going to use this instead. See if we can go further into this dungeon. I'm liking that this is a proper dungeon, really. The rest have sort of been random areas. There have been... I think the Illusionist Tower had a second floor we were looking at one point in the past, but... okay, we keep this. Sliver Hive. So you did nothing in the first game, but we'll see if that maintains. We're on the pump up the creature plan. 3-2 with Unearth. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, they discard. Okay. Mountain. Play another Muscle Sliver. So the correct move is to trade this, by the way, because you want to obviously critical mass. We know the AI has been relatively passive, so I think it'll let it through. It did. They destroy a creature. They have removal. We will discard a forest. Okay. Decisions then. Well, actually, not really decisions. I can only play a Predatory Sliver here. Next turn, though. Discard the land, play the Thrumming Hive Pool, win, I think. Listening Dragon. Whenever a land hits the battlefield, make it 3-2. I think their deck is just good things. We're going to play the Hive Pool. Grab the Double Strike. And that means we can trade with the Nestling Dragon. It's still a little awkward, this, but I think this is fine. Because we win next turn with a Might Sliver if they do nothing. Sorin, search for land. Might Sliver. And then Alpha Strike. And I do not believe you're going to be able to stop that. Blue Void's a spell this is a land I like. Obviously Mirrodin block, staple, but it is definitely one I like. Okay, most of these are empty. And I got stuck on walls. Are these interactable in any way? Do not look like it. So we have a random vampire. And we have our third and final, probably not final match of this Vampire Ancient coming up. We will play. We will... It doesn't do a lot, but we'll keep it anyway. They've mulliganed to 6. Forest here. Sliver Hive, Predatory. Mountain. Then Barbshire, attack for 4. Okay, Overgrown Tomb, paid life, and we play a Lazartip. So we're definitely winning the point race here, so we're just going to keep going. They're starting to run out of giving us cards. And, okay. There are yet more things coming down here. Okay, we have a few ancient vampires we can potentially fight by the look of it. Including Vampire King of some sort. Alright, let's fight Skull. So they do like their discards, is what we learned last time. That is all no lands. That is some lands. We keep this. We return the... Return U to the bottom. Plateau. Forest Gemhide. Okay. Let's name Maya. Bracket for Tiger. We don't really have a follow-up here. Although I suppose we do. Hive Stirrings. Undermine. Okay, well they have counter magic and that hurt us for 3 life as well. Grave Pact is annoying. That does help. Alpha Strike. So they lose a creature. Yeah, they lose a creature, we have to attack a creature, which in our deck is not a great thing. Let's go Brood, because I think with Double Strike this is going to just board too much. Right, so we're going to attack with these. Auto, and make a bunch more slivers. And then the Double Strike part of this, so we make 6 slivers. Yeah, there's a reason this is one of our silver bullets in how the deck functions. Obliterator is fun, and weirdly, we actually have the ability to keep up with it. But doesn't matter. Alpha Strike for game. So we do have to sacrifice a creature. We will sacrifice a sliver token, which is going to be a huge problem for us at this stage. And dead in first strike damage. We got the other 3 mana spell with upside. Do we fight the king now? I think we fight the king now. Unless we can throw him around the houses a bit, which might be fun. Come on, king. This way. No, this way. Follow the bear steed. Endless amounts of tragic slips. Some gold. Lindy Faye. More crippling fears. We almost certainly have an abundance of these as well now. Oh, Academy Manufacturer is pretty good. Deification turns helps planeswalkers out. Codex Shredder, if we start to build Lancing Control, that's a possibility. I know we would not play Lancing Control in this setup. Alright. Well, we avoided you, but we are not cowards. Oh, we're fighting Sorin Markov himself. I wondered if it was actually going to be him. I hope you're ready. Boss effect. As long as Sorin's life is 40 or more, Sorin seeks 2 non-land cards every upkeep and can't lose the game, and his opponent can't win the game. Contra card from Sorin Spellbook onto the... What is this? Alright, I'm actually going to mulligan because I don't think this is good enough. We need to sort of overwhelm things. That is fine. We will return our Underground Sea. We keep Scrubland and a Dolgaz Assassin. That's a big problem for us, actually. I don't know how we beat that. Level 1. So when that gets to level 2, it starts hurting our slivers in a big way. Right. We plateau Mana Weft. Whenever you attack, target a hanging creature vampire that isn't a demon becomes a demon. Okay. Yeah, sudden challenge. Okay. The good news is we can do our usual play here to get 4 damage in, but that's still not enough. Let's cast you. Cast you. Tap for 4. We're allowing them to punch our face a little bit here, but yeah. Down to 3. Okay, second Sliver Hive. Muscle Sliver. I need to play somewhat defensively here, but we do knock them down 1 level, so it gains suspend. What is this? Okay. Declare attacks. We're going to attack with 2. Exiling the Muscle Sliver hurts. Exiling that hurts. This is entirely designed to beat us at this point. Marsh Flats, crack. Go for a Underground Sea. Play the Might Sliver. attack for 4. The good news is they are down to their conjuring level. Vindicate. God darn it! So now the Bloodline Keeper is just going to allow them to just perpetually come up with advantage. We're going to have to hold. Wow. We've just been annihilated. Yeah, no, GG. This is, that's a boss battle. Oh, it's a best of 3. Oh, God. Alright. Alright. Our only shot is to have 2 games that are basically optimal hands, I think. Because the amount of removal we are running into is absolutely criminal. We will play. Mana into double Hive Pool is probably our best bet at keeping on with there, because they probably don't have a lot of good artifact removal. Although they did have exile target permanents. We're going to keep Sliver Hive. Swamp, no turn 1 play. Tiger, Mana Weft. Kills our Mana Sliver. This is how you stop us. Free Hive Pools, but nothing to do with them. Shifting Sliver. So we can't be blocked. Tide Drinker. We're going to take the damage. We're now being exhausted. Okay. This is probably helpful. Attack for 2. Make a Sliver. Mortify, targeting the Brood. That was unfortunately our best condition to get out of this mess. We are going to block the Tithe Drinker because I don't want to deal with extorting. Wow, we are just being annihilated. Gem Hide. And that's it. We can't stop flyers. Seriously. I'd argue seriously there. Oh my Shadowhawk, you lost the game. Gold armor is correct. What? I lost my armor? What's to repair? 6,000 credits to repair my armor. Okay, we have learned where the leveling up requirements are for this. Also, Sorin, we are coming back for you. We are coming back for you. Also, yeah, we have to do a point race against Sorin Markov with nearly 60 life and Crimson Vow, which is the Innistrad-ish set, so it makes sense here. Okay, let's get our inventory and let's sort some things out here. Nope, thank you. Inventory. Let's remove the lands. We need to also sell free. We need to also sell free. We need to also sell 2. We need to also sell 1. Okay. And let's sell all the cards off at the end and see what we're looking with. 24 cards for 2,000 gold. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Okay, so we start looking for cards that actually do some things. Imperial Edict is another Edict effect. We have a Sudden one, which is strictly better, so we don't need more of those. Nothing there that's helping us hit the stage. Just how do you beat Sorin Markov? Okay. So there's some fun things here, but nothing I'm seeing that I immediately want. Dread Riders. Sword of Body and Mind. This is the milling one, isn't it? It is. A Milling's not a... Milling could work. Milling could work. It's probably too slow, but it could... there's an argument it could work. And do we have any Modern Horizons 2 boosters? We do not. Alright, well, we're going to search for some more Modern Horizons things. I think the other thing we're going to do is, if I can... Vampire Dungeon. We need to... I want to mark that as a favourite location, so I might be going back there in a moment. Hello, Eye Tyrant. We will play. 2 lands, into mana, into muscle. We can keep that. Bloodstained Maya. Fine. Overgrown Tomb. Tapped. Oh, we had a Tiger. I didn't need to do that. Tiger, mana weft. Which they kill. This makes this significantly less okay. But, okay. Find ourselves a Tropical Islands muscle. Word kill. Melted Lazatep. Oh, and if you roll 1 or more dice, make a fairy dragon thing. Muscle Sliver. Attack. We can play you. Actually, no, we can't. Cancel that. I don't have a white source. In which case, we just play you. And attack. Okay, I like lands that can do things. That's definitely something to consider. Now, if I go here, can I favorite this as a place I need to go? I can. Okay, that's fine. I just need to make sure I don't forget about this place. Also, we're being chased by some goat thing. Some demon thing. Also, I am going to swap the deck after this. To be fair, I'm also really approaching the end of the video, so who knows. Scroll the Grizzle Brand. Target opponent discards a card, you control a demon, they lose 3 life. Okay, fair enough. Tiger. Dagger Hone Imp, 1/1 first. Lifelink. Bloodstained Maya, crack for a plateau. Mana weft. Okay. Let's then go Swamp. Tap the sources for the things I need them for. Thank you. Play the hasty guy. Play the muscle guy. Could play another gem hide actually as well. But I think it's just fine. We attack for 4. We will discard a thing. We do lose... We don't lose a life, which is encouraging. So we play that out, and then cost 2. So yeah, we play both. Maximize our double strike damage, and attack for what seems to be lethal. Lord of the Pit. One of those classic cards that is unfortunately not good at all. We have another small dungeon on the way through. I am going to return to the Rakdos pile here, which I probably need to have a look at what I can upgrade for that, but I know we haven't picked many lightning bolts. Undead Grove. Right. Remember we said zombies a while back? Well, let's find out what the walking zombies are doing for us. We will play first. Yeah. Slivers are just explosive and can win quickly, which definitely is appealing, but this is more of an actual deck of cards. Discard a card, put a T2 zombie onto the battlefield. Okay. That's fine. We will play out a Cabal Initiate. We won't trade our Dragon Rage Channel at this point. Unholy Grotto. White Priest in 6. Gets possible summon for each card in the opponent's graveyards, so don't allow... Is that cards? Creature card. Okay. Marsh Flats, crack. Find ourselves a swamp, and we will play out a... What do we play out here? I think we'll play out an Etched Familiar. For the moment. I don't really want to give them more creatures at this point, unfortunately, which is a weird thing to be doing in a deck that wants to kind of mill itself. Okay. I unfortunately can't Dragon Rage Channeler as well. We are going to play our Crypt Keeper here. Attack with the Etched Familiar. Make a zombie, block the zombie. Drain you 2. So we just need instant or sorcery, and we're fine. Tomb Tyrant. Well, let's play the Skullfist Reaver. We could attack with... Actually, what I wanted to do first, really... Yeah, we can attack with the Dragon Rage Channeler. I've realised that, you know, I've been really, really stupid about this, but I think we can still do this. I mean, it worked. We got the block out of it, and they just kill it. That is unfortunate. We'll take 4. Right. We don't pay the life on this. We'll play another Dragon Rage Channeler. And we attack for 7. They get their Tomb Tyrant back. Alright, Discerning Taste. Let's see if we can do some things here. We put that in the graveyard. I know we're making the Rite of Prince at 6 bigger, but hey, what else can we do? Grab our Etched Familiar. Should have grabbed a land, really. We can exile our own graveyard, which is a little amusing. But at the moment, they don't have a flyer, so we'll eventually drain them with Dragon Rage Channeler. Scavenging Ghoul. They don't want to attack. You do absolutely nothing in this scenario, which is fine for us. Attack. Yep, they drew no new cards, and therefore they couldn't defeat the Dragon Rage Channeler. Alright, zombie payoffs would be nice. A few more random things. There was a Lord in there. It's almost a case of how many zombie lords can you find when building that thing, but we can't do that. We're just going to go around here. Oh, you came out of nowhere. Are they just making more of them? We will play. 1 land, we're not keeping that. That should be fine. We'll return a forest to the bottom. And we keep. Okay. Mountain go. Swamp will faithlessly. Draw 2. Discard. Can probably do with the creatures at the moment. We'll discard Shock and Tormod Crypt Keeper for the moment. There are definitely some benefits to keeping both, but I think we can... Okay, they're exiling things from my graveyard. Zombies have Menace. Make more zombies. Menace is a problem, so 2 creatures required to block. But Sir Conrad's definitely a help in a couple of turns. Black Cleave-Cliffs, and we'll play another one of these out. Attack for 4. We're basically ignoring blocks at this point. We're trying to win a damage race. Okay, Swamp. Although now we have to concern ourselves with that. Actually, we just lost, haven't we? Thinking about this. If I stay on the... Yeah, I can only block 1 creature. They have enough power to kill us. Unless they block there, in which case I still can't block them because of that 6. God darn it. Attack one, they have to block, and we can block one of the others and stay alive. Yeah, they were smart enough for that. That's fine. I accept defeat here. Alright, well, that's annoying. Okay, we're gonna leave that for now. I'm gonna start favoriting things I haven't finished. Just as a reminder to myself that I need to go back and do them. Should have really done that with the Illusionist Tower as well. Alright, we heal. Let's find out what the draft is here. And let's see if it's anything we're interested in doing. Final Fantasy set. Probably not. Let's have a look at the lands. Is this just a... Didn't mean that one necessarily. That's just snow-covered swamps. So there's a lot of towns down here, and also the main reason I was coming down this direction anyway, we have the giant castle and the main arena place over there. So yeah, but I do want to see things. There's more slivers if we want them. Master 25. I'm happy to do another Master set, I think, although I don't remember 25 being that amazing. Nothing to care about there. We might take some more sliver hives if it came to it, but that's fine. Alright, let's keep exploring. I want to find our options out here, because if there is a Modern Horizons 2, that is where we want to go first. More sliver hive. They really wanted you to build slivers, for some reason. A one-off Lava Belly is not the worst thing we could do, actually. Core 2020. We'll ignore this for the moment. See the Mushroom Man. More sliver hives. They really want you to build slivers. That's all I can say about this. Plated slipper is the one option that I was sort of considering, but I decided against these as part of the shifting through the deck multiple times. It just, again, feels a little weak when we want to go all out aggro. More Marvel Spider-Man. Definitely not the first time we've seen that. There's one up there we haven't done. I want to stay around this area. We might end up doing the 25 anyway, but let's have a quick look. Rats, but also free shards. Let's face the wild rat. If this is relentless rats or reckless rats, then fine. I don't know how we beat that. Okay, we're gonna keep Swamp Skullblade. Zodiac Rat. It has Swamp Walk. We can't block it regardless of anything else. Hooray. Alright. Mudflats. Crack for just a swamp. And attack for 1. Choose a creature card in your hand. It perpetually gains Death Touch. Search for a mountain. Attack. Didn't block. So we're taking 2 on the counter strike here. We will do that. Burglar Rats. Discard a card. Thinking, I guess we can discard a Conrad. Although I think Conrad might actually be useful here. Yeah, it's still Sir Conrad, unfortunately. We're gonna shock. Shock with Death Touch or end of turn. Just keep a partial control of things. Play the tap land. And we're gonna pass. Yeah, they just tap regenerate. And also... It doesn't say it has Death Touch. Okay, okay. I can see there the symbol for Death Touch, but it didn't have it. Okay. I'm just finished, I think. We're gonna lose the rats. And I think that's just gonna end the video at that point. Counter on you. Yeah, we just lose. Well, we've been kicked. Alright, so we need to probably reassess and see if we can... Another Sliver Hive, by the way. Core 19. Alright, we have our options here. I think we're going to go to the Master 25 room and we'll... Because you remind ourselves which one that was. Yeah, we're going to go Master 25 and we're going to see what happens here. We're going to try and avoid the eyes. And next time, yeah, we'll do another draft, we will reassess, and we will consider our options for the future. They're probably going to involve, for the time being, more slivers, unfortunately. But I will genuinely have a look and see what else we've got, because we haven't picked up a lot of random stuff, and I'm sure we do have, if we go through the inventory here, we do have things. Nothing else above 5, which is fine. That's what we want, so nothing else we can really need to worry about for that purpose. But we can potentially build some things. So I will say until next time.